The basement you are about to view is not of the average. Please have an open mind.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Kind of a Look. This is part 5 of my basement declutter. To get caught up to this point, check out parts 1 through 4 down below. At this point, with all of the sucking up of dirt and debris, I needed to empty this suck bag. The filters were very clogged, as you will see in a moment. This was around the time I first got this vacuum and did not have any bags or a bag inside. This is why it's important to have one. To handle this filter, I went and got some gloves. It had a very thick layer of dust, dirt, and debris on it that I needed to remove. This was so thick that you could not tell the color of this filter. Guess what color it was? If you guessed blue, you're correct. Because I tied off the trash bag, some dust rose and you will see that it looks like I'm in a dust storm. The dust do settle. We got more room now to be able to walk through here. I still need to move this thing, but I am at a standstill until my significant other handles his side of the garage. But right now it's laundry that I have to deal with, and those boxes right there I actually would like to put on top of the washing machine just to get out the way for now. And typically boxes that I'm typically saving that belong to products usually go underneath here. That's why you see those items in the event that we have to transport or move or whatnot. That's what I do, just to keep them out the way, because honestly I feel like boxes are an eyesore. Like, this is an eyesore, but we're always shipping or need to transfer something, so that's the reason why I keep boxes, or enough that I feel comfortable with having of different sizes. It's up there so it's out of the way. You can't see when you first come in. You have to really be looking. But yeah, typically my products, the boxes I usually keep underneath there, so that when, or in the event we do move, they are packed, they are secured, and they are, I don't know the word I'm looking for. But anyways, they are packed and they will be transported without any damage. So that's why I typically keep boxes for like TVs or printers, laptops, things like that. if we don't already have a case for it already. Because people know who do move. People who do move or have ever moved know and hate that feeling when something that they really do like and love breaks. So, but yeah, that is the accomplishment for now. This is what I would like to handle. And actually, I can go ahead, since I did vacuum over, didn't handle this area, I can go ahead and put this back over here. And I want to bring down my carpet cleaner, steam cleaner. Well, my steamer and my carpet cleaner to be on top of that, but we're going to figure out how that's going to work because it's not wide enough. Alright, so that's it for now, I guess, until I can get this resolved, and then I guess the next thing I could do while I'm waiting would be to like get over here. Now this I know is not related to that over there. Not related to this over there. This is related to the other washing machine overflowing. It's a long story. But anyways, that's what this is related to. So we never cleaned it up because it's on a tray and it was never moved until just now. So that is why it's cruddy and stuff. Gonna move this, and I want to separate these two, put a table in between the washer and the dryer. And I'm sorry for the crazy angling, but a table between here, and that way those two things that are in use can be sitting on top of it, or maybe that can go over there. I don't know, we'll see. I know I want to get rid of it because I don't even use it. Anyways, and also other thing I want to do is actually wipe down these washers, this washer and dryer. You can see it's very dirty, and I haven't really cleaned it since I got it. So that would be it for now. So we'll see when I will come back to work on the next phase. I decided to throw down bleach since the sprays were not as effective. This is not the smartest thing to do for a number of reasons, but I'm showing what I did. I also needed to tackle this area behind the dryer. Okay, guys, so I'm about to tell you or show you what I was talking about earlier when it comes to shifting things around. You know, you clear one area and then you go clear another area, and when you're clearing that area, you end up moving things back into the area that was cleared. This is what I'm talking about. Now, this stuff right here is stuff from the vacation that we took, so I need to clean this stuff up. I don't put things away or store things without cleaning them, because of bacteria, dirt, things like that. I just don't want it in a container. So I always clean things before I put them up. So there's a lot of sand here, things that may have dirt. The bags have been touching or sitting on all kinds of things. So I typically wash the bags or totes or whatever you want to call them, and I clean off shoes and stuff like that before I store them. So that's what this is. I told you earlier that this is going to be put onto the cabinet that is behind me. I don't know how I'm going to store that because, when you're in a basement, you get cobwebs and spiders and stuff like that. Yeah, this is not an insulated or finished basement, so we're going to have all kinds of critters that access down here. So I'm going to need to put this in a bag before I put this on top, until I find a container. And then of course there's the bag of shoes I was talking about over there. Yeah, those are shoes that I'm going to clean over there. And then all of this decor stuff. These are the coffee filter reefs that I've made. Decor stuff in this tote. And then there was some decor stuff over here. Yeah. So the intent is to sort through these items, decide what I want to keep and what I want to give away or throw away, because there's some things that I've had here since like over 10 years old. So I need to do that. But these items are things that were under the stairs, and so that's the reason why they're over here, because that is a project in itself, cleaning out underneath there. This is what I'm talking about. So these items were underneath here, stored in containers. They weren't messy, it wasn't crazy, but they were underneath here. But this side, I need to redo these containers. It's funny because this tote right here, it says information, has a thing called phone books. Some of you guys probably never heard of them or never seen one, so we can look into that later. But yeah, all of these things I have to go through. There's a tote right there that holds my paint and sandpaper and just handyman type or craft like type stuff. So that's where I cleaned those off, and I need to put them back into that tote. Yeah, so there's things that I just need to go through in here and reorganize, give away, throw away. Some containers just have no use anymore, like that information container. And it can be reused for something else. But yeah, this is a project by itself. But I said I can at least start out with the decor, because I think that is what's massively taken over this closet, which were the totes. And then I have little things that are out, like there's an item right there on top of that tote that is a decor item. But yeah, and again, I said that what I was going to do with that table, the one that my husband's going to tighten up, I'm going to put it in between these two appliances. So this is going to be shifted down some. Over here, that table's going to be there, and that stool, if it is, I believe it's high enough for the stool to go underneath that table, so that in the event I need to sit down and do something over here, I can. Or if I want to use, if I just need something to sit down on, I have seating basically, is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, that is what's going on here, but things got shifted around. It's not too bad. It's not going to take too much to clear this up. It's just going through these totes right here. Might be, it's just a project on its own. we have the table in place. Now we are going to move this and wipe this thing down. It's really nasty. I'm not going to do a thorough clean because I don't have much time, and that will be another time. But I need to clean back here, and sorry the lighting is really bad, but we're in a basement. Alright, this is the process that we are at now. The dryer, I did clean behind it. I don't know if I recorded that. I did clean back. Let's do this. Don't have much space. I still have decor stuff that I have over here that I need to go through. It's a lot better. I have those bed risers right there for this table to go up on to protect this table. So let's get it into position. This is what we're looking like so far. Keep that from being exposed to any water, if there is any water that comes into this basement. I'm touching the floor. I have my water with my Lysol here, and I'm going to wipe this down, get back there and scrub all this stuff and suck it up with the, well, first suck with the get it up with the wet vac, or the suck vac, there we go. And then I'm gonna throw bleach down on the concrete and scrub that with the brush.
Selling their homes, so you have a major demand to buy homes and a very little supply, which is pushing home prices up. And so in order to keep home prices up, you have to keep having more buyers. And so what you have to think is eventually we're going to hit a point that if home prices keep growing so quickly, we're going to hit a point.
Alright, so I have some plain water right here. And what I'm going to do is spray this down so that using that. Now what we're about to do is do some shifting. I need a vacuum. What is it gonna look like back here? Okay, so we're back. I've already wiped down behind here. I wiped the behind the washing machine, and I threw the bleach down. I do not advise anyone to do this method that I'm dealing with bleach. This is my health. So these are just unconventional things that I typically do, which I don't invite other people to do. But I threw some bleach down to help get rid of that mold. I'm going to scrub the floor with my broom underneath. And when I'm done, I'm going to wait for this to dry and then move the washing machine back. This is cheap bleach that I am using. I'm not going to waste my Clorox on the floor. That's just me personally. Alright, I'm going to let that dry. And when that's done drying, I hope this was hard enough. Because I want the dryer to be able to go back over this spot. And I don't want it to be over an area that has not been cleaned. Now, one reason, well, there's multiple reasons you should not do this. It's because of the fumes of the bleach. My eyes tend to get dry easily, and so I'm going to go away and I'm going to let this dry, and then we will move the dryer back. I'm sorry, the washing machine back. I had to push the dryer back, the washing machine back, because I needed to get clothes out of here, and I was being blocked because it's almost peak time, and I have to get the stuff in the dryer before we start being charged a different rate. But anyways, it's still drying a little bit. There's just a little bit more to go. But just wanted you to be able to see. I don't know if you can tell right here. You might see a line like right there where it's different. Just a little bit more cleaner on that side, still kind of drying. And then over here, and then look at all that dirt that I had to end up pulling forward. So once it dries, and we'll suck it up with a wet vac. But since I've moved it and don't have that much time, I'm going to go ahead and vacuum up the rest of this with the suck vac, and go ahead and get the bleach down on here. Side note, look at this dryer. You do not know how dirty this thing was for how many months. Whew. It just got so dirty, and now I just feel so proud of myself that I finally have an area that is a little more clean. I'm only going to focus on the cement and below, because you guys, it is very dusty, and I'm not sure how. I mean, I can suck back the cobwebs and dust, but I have to be very careful because of this insulation. And on top of that, all of this is a lot to clean. And when I say a lot, I mean a lot. So, let's do this. Follow the PVC pipe. Follow the PVC pipe. Follow, 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 follow the PVC pipe. Follow the PVC pipe. Oh. Follow the PVC pipe. Follow, 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 follow the PVC pipe. It goes all the way into that room, or into the wall. So that is what I want to clean. And some of you guys might be, well, that's a little backwards. Why would you clean the top of here after cleaning down here? Honestly, guys, I just don't want to deal with this right now. And I have a lot I'm still trying to put away. So I would say clean your house and your space the way you want to clean your house and space, or what makes sense to you. Because what makes sense to me right now is making sure that down here is taken care of, because again, we are dealing with getting rid of things, throwing things away, and if I really want to do it how people would want me to do it, that means I would have to shove everything into the middle of the basement, start cleaning from all the way up there to down here, and then down here, and it would just be a disaster. So I work in sections because I get overwhelmed, and that's what you should do too. If putting everything in the middle is not your cup of tea, because it's not mine, I get even more frustrated and walk away. I think we are done with dealing with bleach for now. One day I will actually clean this floor with some soap and good old water, but I think the bleach is probably the best thing right now, since we're dealing with mold and moisture. We let this dry, and I will show you how this side of the space is looking. It is the next day, and I am going to show what progress we have made, or I have made. So this is what we're looking like. Can't really see because I'll talk about the other stuff. This is what scrubbing did. It's not the best, but this is just with bleach and water, and this is the dirt that I ended up gathering together from the scrubbing, and I'm going to vacuum that up with the wet vac. I'm doing some laundry right now. This is what it's looking like now. I have a table here that I put on bed risers. You guys seen that, and that's that stool that I did clean off in the garage. So if I want to sit down, I could pull it out. If I want to sit and do something right there, I possibly could do it. And this, I used what I had. This table got from a family member. This thing I've had for years. I wiped it off and we're using it for now. You know, it may change in the future, but for now, using what I have, and it works. This is what we're looking like on this side. Now I'll be prepared. This is what's looking like on the other side of my space. This is all this right here is decor stuff. Not this pile, but where you see the black bags right here. It's decor stuff. And there's another tote that's back there behind this tote. That I have to go through I'm just not going to do it now, but what I will do is stack it and get into a more of a neat pile that I need to go through. Just get it orderly. And I really do think I'm going to get rid of this. I don't use it. It just sits here. I bought it, and in theory, I like the idea, but these bags are just too weak. And for this family, we have way too many clothes for this. So, I'm going to check and see if there's any family members that may want it or give it away. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to keep it. So I'm going to probably move this out of here. Did any of you have this game? I had this since high school. These are old rugs that I had in the bathroom. I put down here because it does feel good when I am taking clothes out, stepping on something soft and, you know, just soft and fluffy. Put them to good use. And so that area so far, as of now, is going to remain clear. I think that's how I want it to stay. I hope that there is no use for this space. I hope that no one in this house will find use for this space. I've already explained before why I like to keep my boxes, certain boxes. I usually like to store my boxes up in there just to be out the way, but I don't know if that box will fit in there, so we'll have to figure this out. I stacked this up. That's what we're looking like. This is going to be a project of its own because it goes inside the other area I've shown. This is what we're looking like as far as progress. It's a whole lot better. A whole lot better. Yeah, the rug. Sometimes I like to come down here barefoot, have something soft and fluffy underneath my feet. This area I have not touched. That needs to be moved because it was put over here. It does not belong here. So I have to move that into a different area. Oop. This is the lint that's flying in the air. This, I've already explained what this is. This is stuff that needs to be put into a container like that. These are shoes that I need to go through and decide if I'm going to sell them or not. But this is part of this whole shelf right here. This is a whole project on its own, both of these. And I don't know if this is a all-day thing or these have to be split up because, well, I did go through a lot of this stuff here, but I think I need to pare down some more. This is clothes. They're divided up by age, sizes, I mean, and these are girls over there, boy. And then this whole shelf up here, all shoes. That's what's in this box right here. And then up here are school uniforms, stuff for my best friend. Same thing in that. And then that tote is all things that I want to just, like dresses and stuff that I would like to keep for grandchildren. But some of you might think that's controversial, or that is a controversial thought. But anyways, but all this whole row right here is just straight shoes. So I need to reclose that. But done with this shelf. I think I'm pretty happy with it for now as far as storage. This is all the decor stuff that I have that I need to go through and decide what to keep and what to throw away, because this is like years of buildup. Years of buildup. And then right here, this whole line right here. 2 of these boxes are my grandmother's, and then one is some glasses that I'm debating upon keeping or not. And then of course, packaging. This is what I've done so far. I don't like it because it's clutter. I do keep boxes though because of shipping. We need them often. Hangers right here. Bags are right here, and then this has to change. I gotta figure out something. This probably too. These things. I don't know yet, but it's off the floor. I think I'm gonna turn this into my cleaning area. That is my carpet cleaner right there, and then we're gonna figure this whole thing out. As far as these 2 boxes, it needs to go up in there with the rest. But other than that, we are looking very good as far as things being together. It's a cleared area. Still need to work on it some more, but we are slowly getting it done. I hope this helps with your cleaning, decluttering, and organizing. I just lost my train of thought.